Someone says finally. I went live the other day, man. Just thought I'd go live again. Let me show you this fucking... We've all been waiting. Yeah, you've been asking me, man. You've been messaging me, to go live, so I thought I'd do it. Our leader is back. Get the super chat sent, all you dealers. Yeah, man. I'm not begging for money. I'm not begging. Let me just let me get settled. What are you lot to anyway? I'm going to do a little review of Jake Paul running away from Mayweather. I ain't even seen the video yet, but some of you lot have been sending me the video or sending me messages asking me to review it, so we'll give it a little review. Get these comments on the screen, yeah? Get you involved. What's up, Ty? You waste, man. Laughing face. Yeah, banter, banter, banter. Eddie Earn, Parsons, yeah? Banter. Let's have it. Let's fucking have it, man. Yeah, you know that little guy, that little bitch. Let me show you this fucking idiot here. One sec. You remember this little moppet here? I'll play this video. Hold on a minute. The guy's chatting some bullshit, man.
Booth has been smoking and taking all kinds. Because Ty Booth has been smoking and taking all kinds of drugs, masturbating, sitting at home by himself, watching pornography all day. So I think Ty's body's shot to bits. He drinks alcohol and the rest of all this rubbish. Because smoking and taking. Because Ty Booth has been smoking and taking all kinds of drugs, masturbating, sitting at.
Why is this guy like talking about me masturbating? This guy is a fucking creep, this guy. I don't even like talking about him. I just don't like. He's desperate to try and burst onto the scene, yeah. He had a bit of hype, a few years ago. Tyson Fury gave him a little mention. When Tyson Fury had a bit of beef with Kell Brook. But this guy, let me just quickly show you the video. I've shown you before, but let me show you again. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna quickly show you what I mean, man.
Just see you. He's a young star, and
centre here in Rotherham for the Mick Hennessy show. Kid Galahad versus Jazza Dickens, also fighting on the bill. Hughie Fury and Shane McPhilbin. But with me, I have Tyson Fury.
Tyson gives this little fucking moppet here a little mention, yeah, about 10 years ago, but he hasn't like built on it. He hasn't really, capitalized on Tyson Fury talking about him, giving him a little mention, 10 years ago. So he's desperate to try and get on the scene. This little fucking scumbag here, this creep. The guy's in his 30s. He's never had sex with a woman or a man. He's a creep, man. He tried to interview me, innit? I don't want to talk about him, but I'm just gonna.
How are you, Tyson?
Kushti, as they say in London. I'm Kushti.
Kushti.
Yeah.
You've just come back from Belgium, not recently. So that's your standard thing that you do out there.
Yeah.
How was it this time?
When you like, why am I even talking about this person? Why am I even fucking giving this guy like the time of day? He's desperate to burst onto the scene again. 10 years after Tyson Fury gave him a little mention, and I'm mentioning him. Why? What's the point?
Ran, saw a little bit on ringside.
It was the same as any other time. Shit.
The man's talking about me wanking as well. Why is he talking about me wanking, masturbating, watching porn? I hate thinking of men wanking. But this guy's fucking talking about me
Because
wanking.
Ty Booth has been smoking and taking all kinds of drugs, masturbating, sitting at home by himself, watching pornography.
I hate thinking about men wanking. I can't stand it. I don't like it at all. Like, it really... But this guy's talking about me masturbating and all that. It's fucking... What's he doing, this guy, man, with them little Jimmy Savile glasses on? Let me show you some Jimmy Savile here. I'll show you the glasses that I'm talking about. You see them? You see them little round glasses, yeah? Says it all, don't it? But yeah, this guy, man.
Training. What is training? At the end of the day, it's hard.
He was begging me for an interview in London, yeah. So I eventually said, all right, we'll do an interview in Starbucks. And we went to Starbucks in London, and he was just acting like a little hoe. You know, he was saying, oh, when I see Coogan, I'm going to tell him to come down the alleyway with me because I'm going to beat him up. You know, just acting silly and immature. So I had to walk out of Starbucks, you know what I mean? And before I walked out, he was telling me that he works on a building site in the cold and he hates it. And the builders who he works with, they don't acknowledge him, they don't accept him. Yeah, because he looks like that. And he's a virgin and he's creepy. He's never had sex with a woman or a man. And builders, they like pussy, don't they? They say to women, get your tits out. But this guy's... So he don't fit in with the builders, so they bully him. You know what I mean?
I'd work boring, same rubbish every day. Well, you've got to do things like this to win fights, haven't we? But as I say, it was ripped, shredded,
Let's get
like
to the
day
Kell
day
Brook bit.
before.
Tyson Hay the other day.
Yes, I did that.
Tyson, what's the deal with your Twitter? Can you just tell me that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you are in control of your Twitter?
I can't tell you that because it might get me in trouble. Are you trying to get me in trouble?
No, I'm
Coogan?
not, because I see you
Because if there's any
sometimes.
stuff on there that shouldn't be on there, I didn't do it. Promise. But if it was good stuff, I did do it.
This is when Coogan had good banter. You remember these days when Coogan was just really banterous? I used to like him. Well, I didn't like him, but I liked him a little bit. He was banterous, wasn't he? But now that little Charlie Parsons, he's trying to get on the scene, you know, with Eddie Earn and trying to be all banterous and that. He's kind of took Coogan's little crown, hasn't he? Coogan, I don't know what his problem is, man. But this was Coogan in his prime.
You were having some words about Kell Brook the other day.
Yes, I did that.
He may be here today.
I don't care.
No, I'm not saying you would care, but I'm just saying.
No, it was... I only sent him a video to say check it out. And he said... it was the Apollo James Jackson when he knocked me out video.
Yeah? Apollo James Jackson. That's what this little fucking clown's called. Jimmy Savile Jackson. James Jackson. That's who he's talking about him. So Tyson Fury mentioned him a few years ago. Give him a bit of exposure. But he didn't capitalise on it, you know, and build on it and build up a following. Yeah? You know, the Thai FL cult following that I've got. He hasn't got it. You understand? And he's bitter and he's seeing all these super chats that I'm getting and he's fucking in the cold on a building site. So he's trying to mention me, saying I'm wanking and I'm masturbating. Why are you talking about another man fucking wanking, man? It's fucking weird behaviour, isn't it? But
I sent everybody the video, yeah, linked it. I get me in trouble. Are you trying to get me in trouble?
No, I'm
Coogan?
not, because I see you
Because if there's any
sometimes.
stuff on there that shouldn't be on there, I didn't do it. Promise. But if it was good stuff, I did do it.
You were having some words about Kell Brook the other day.
Yes, I did that.
He may be here today.
I don't care.
No, I'm not saying you would care, but I'm just saying.
No, it was... I only sent him a video to say check it out. And he said... It was the Apollo James Jackson when he knocked me out video. I sent everybody the video, yeah, linked.
So that little guy, that little creepy guy, that Jimmy Savile guy, he knocked Tyson Fury down. So that would have been a perfect opportunity, you know, to really burst onto the scene, but he failed.
To everybody I could think of, yeah. And he went, why would I want to watch that when I can watch it for real on 28th of September?
He's talking about
Which I didn't ask for that, did I?
So I'm just going to play it without
I only
talking.
sent him a video to say check it out. And he said, it was the Apollo James Jackson when he knocked me out video. I sent everybody the video, yeah, linked it to everybody I could think of, yeah. And he went, why would I want to watch that when I can watch it for real on 28th of September? Which I didn't ask for that, did I?
Okay.
I didn't say Kell Brook's a knobhead, which he is, but I didn't say that. I just said, can you have a look at the video?
Like you tweeted everyone.
Everybody. It wasn't a special like, oh, Kell Brook. But then he tweets that shit back and set off the Twitter king, because when it comes to slagging, he ain't going to beat me, because he's intellectually thicker than I am.
Okay. You offered me out on Twitter as well. Did you write that?
Yes, I did, Coogan. But
20-ounce gloves, left hand only. Could we just clarify? You use your left hand, I can use both.
You can use both of them, and I will come down and we'll have a spar for charity. Tickets will be £3.50 each if you want to see Coogan smash my face in.
But yeah, that's the gist of it anyway. That's the gist of this little mug. And did you hear Tyson Fury saying that he shared the video to as many people as possible? Imagine that. Obviously Tyson Fury back then wasn't as big a name as he is now, but still, he still had a bit of clout, you know, even back then, Tyson Fury. So Tyson Fury was sharing the video of this little fucking pervert knocking him down, but he failed to capitalize on it. Tyson Fury and Usyk's team have informed the WBA that they have agreed terms for the 29th of April at Wembley Stadium. The WBA will not order Usyk versus Dubois. Just whatever, man, whatever. Like I say, when they're on their way to the ring, that's when I believe that they're fighting. I seen a little article about Terence Crawford, Errol Spence the other day. You know, like, yeah, they've agreed terms. It's just dead. Until they're on the way to the ring, I don't
Because Ty
believe
Booth
it.
has been smoking and taking all kinds of drugs, masturbating, sitting at home by himself, watching pornography all day. So I think Ty's body's shot to bits. He drinks alcohol and the rest of all this rubbish.
Yeah, man. Right, let me get back to base, man. Yeah, that's a quick video, innit? No long thing. Yeah, fuck, you know. Right, let me quickly scroll through these. Yes, AJD, thanks for the super chat, yeah. Usyk done Fury over this evening. Called his bluff. Bro, like I say, I'm not bothered. Till I see him on the way to the ring, like, I just don't care. I'm not interested. I'm not bothered. Yes, Boxing Basement. I was just watching a, you know, Boxing Socials stream. They had like a little shit show on. This black guy called Freezy, one of Dillian White's little mates. He fought. It was just a terrible show, terrible production. It was just garbage. But I see now Boxing Basement in the chat saying that he got a strike and he's banned for a week. Like, what was that for? Boxing Basement. What did you do, you know, to get a strike? You look so handsome tonight, Ty. From a man kiss. Yeah, man. Time out this fucking cunt. See you later, yeah. Sick to death of hearing about purse splits and percentages, so I am. Yeah, just switch off. There's so many other good things to watch. Been watching some more Ted Bundy videos. You know, murder, grape, you know, interesting stuff like that. I was in a gay bar the other night, you know, on my own, like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. It was after the last live I did, actually. I was gonna meet a whore in it, but I don't know. I didn't want to pay 80 quid, man. He's not even worth mentioning, fella. I won't give him the airtime. Yeah, that's it. There's no point, is there? That's what little rappers do, you know, when they come on the scene. They try and call out like big names. I'm not saying I'm a big name, yeah, but I am compared to this this Jimmy Savile guy. He's jealous of my coat, you know, and my super chats. So he's trying to mention me, saying I'm wanking. Like, why are you talking about another man wanking, man? It's so weird. Creepy, innit? Hex Toys has really good reviews. Yeah, I spoke to him on the phone yesterday for the first time. Hex Toys. He's doing bits, man. He's doing well. I don't know if I should reveal this, but he said he's got 180 million pounds worth of crypto. What do you think of that? Do you think it's cap? Do you think it's bullshit? When he's chucking around like big super chats that he's been giving me over the years. One time he gave me £500, you know, in a YouTube live stream. Yeah? £500, just gave it me like that. He gave it me in different amounts. He gave me like £200, then he gave me another 200, then he gave me like 50. So when you say it's capped, that he's a guy who holds 180 million pounds worth of crypto, I don't know. When I was talking to him on the phone yesterday, he said that he bought, you know, Oasis, you know, the band, Liam Gallagher, Noel Gallagher. He said he bought their drum sets. You know, because they were getting auctioned off, and he bought them, you know, for a load of cash. So, chucking for 500 quid at me, yeah. It's not unrealistic that he's got millions and millions in crypto. £500 is a nice donation, isn't it? And he's given me like other amounts, you know, over the years. So, I think he has got the bag. But yeah, let's watch this little Mayweather video of him trying to bully Jake Paul, you know, with like 50 niggas. Hold on, let me just have a quick piss before I play this video, yeah? Friday night, what you lot up to anyway? What's going on, man? Any plans? You just waiting to die on that? Oh, that stinks. You know that piss in that fucking bottle, man? Fucking horrible. Where's the lid? Where did I put the lid? You know when you piss in a bottle and you leave it for a few days, it starts to stink. I used to have a chicken fillet that I had on the window ledge for about a week, and it stunk, you know, after 3 days. So, you know, like a dead body that's been like laying there dead for months. I bet it stinks. You remember Heavy D? He was like laying there dead, wasn't he, for fucking ages, man. And he was quite fat as well, wasn't he, Heavy D? No disrespect, but I bet he stunk, man. Yes, Theo, thanks for the super chat, yeah? Be safe. Be safe. Rule numero uno. Never let no one know how much you're owed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, some things you have to keep them like, you have to keep them quiet, don't you? You have to keep it quiet. Let me just show you this. 1 minute. Let me show you my little drink driving convictions. I was checking to see like how long I've got left, you know, before my drink driving convictions come off my license. Because basically drink driving convictions, you see that DR10, that's basically drink driving. So the period I got banned for was 36 months, yeah? So it's 3 years. I got a 3-year ban for drink driving, which I regret. The start date was the 8th of November 2016. The end date is 7th of November 2019, so I'm no longer banned. But it stays on your license for like 11 years. And I want to get a job as a lorry driver, you know, long distance, because I just want to drive lorries, you know, and fucking listen to podcasts. Because, you know, these live streams, yeah, it's like 2 hours in it. That's it, 2 hours. It's 24 hours in a day. So if I do a live stream for 2 hours, if I go to the gym for an hour, that's still only 3 hours. There's 24 hours in a day. So I need to fill the day up, you know, by working as well, getting a little job. So I want to become a lorry driver. You know, listen to a few little podcasts while I'm driving long distance.
Yo, it's just going down. It's just going down. It's going down.
Floyd Mayweather.
Hell, man.
Jake Paul.
Where are you running, Jay?
Oh, shit! No. Yo, Floyd, he's scared! Floyd, he's scared! Floyd, he's scared! He's scared!
Leaving the Miami Heat game, and Floyd Mayweather and 50 dudes pull up out of nowhere, out of like some side alley, waiting for me outside of this stadium, and they're like, so what's up? So what's all that talk now? I'm like, first of all, what did I say to you, Floyd? I just took your hat and you're still mad about it? Come on, bro. And then 50 dudes literally start surrounding me to try and jump me. I'm out that bitch, okay? Floyd, you want to run it one-on-one? No problem, but I'm not dumb, okay? I'm tough. I don't need to prove my toughness, but I'm not fucking dumb. I'm not going to sit there and try to fight 50 dudes dipped out of...
He said he's tough, yeah? Would you say he's not because he got beat by Tommy Fury? I don't think that's the case, man, because this Jake Paul guy, he was trying to win. He was trying to, like, you know, obviously he's technically limited, isn't he, this Jake Paul? You know, that little Tommy Fury, he was trying to box like his brother Tyson, so he was trying to move around. This guy hasn't really been boxing for that long compared to Tommy Fury. So this guy's saying he's tough. You know, he probably is a bit tough. Even though he got beat by Tommy Fury, who we don't really rate. Yeah? It's like saying Carl Froch isn't tough because he got beat by Andre Ward. You know, he got outboxed, but he still had a go, didn't he, Carl Froch?
No problem, but I'm not dumb, okay? I'm tough. I don't need to prove my toughness, but I'm not fucking...
I'm not comparing this guy to Carl Froch as well. Carl Froch would have smashed him up, you know. You know, the way he was calling out Carl Froch before he boxed at Tommy Fury. Carl would have messed him up, you know. This guy's got a big chin.
Fucking dumb. I'm not going to sit there and try to fight 50 dudes dipped out of that bitch. Floyd, you're a hoe, bro. You're mad because I took your fucking hat. Are you serious? Get over it, bro. Move on. Move on.
What's up, Jake? What's all that shit you were talking online?
You want to run the fade?
Yeah, right here, right now.
Let's fucking run the fade.
Let's run that fade right now, right
What do
now.
you really want to do?
Let's run that right now.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, what's up with all that tough stuff now?
Oh, there's like 50 of y'all. I'm a pussy right now. I'm not even gonna.
That's right, there's 50 of us.
Yeah.
What's up, you want the fade?
You guys want to sign a peace treaty?
You want the fade?
I'm out this bitch.
Look at him running. Look at him.
Yeah, but I didn't really see him running, you know, in that video. Do you think he did run? I didn't really see him running. It was a bit too hectic, wasn't it? Yeah, Jake Paul, I can't really see him running. There might be a better video somewhere else, but it was a bit too blurry, wasn't it? You know, to see if he was like running. Look, the guy's shaking the fucking camera. You can't really see any running here. He's walking off, yeah, but what are you gonna do? Like, it's like when boxers do head-to-heads and they're just staring at another man up close for fucking ages. It's a bit zesty, innit? Just walk away. I think Floyd's desperate for hype, you know, after his little exhibition flopped. Yeah, it's nothing, man. It's nothing. It's nothing, man.
That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte. See if someone grabbed that my
Oh,
wife.
fuck off, man. I hate this intro. It's so irritating. It's just so irritating, man. It's like the national anthem.
Barry, I accept your offer. 70-30 split to fight with you on April 29th at Wembley. But you will promise to donate to Ukrainian immediately after the fight. On £1,000,000 on every day of your deal, you will pay 1% from your poorest to Ukrainian people.
What did he say?
Deal.
Pay £1 million a what? A day? Do you understand what he said? Let me listen to that again.
Will promise to donate to Ukrainian immediately after the fight.
Immediately after the
On
fight.
£1,000,000
£1
on every day of your deal, you will pay 1%.
What's he saying here, man? I don't know. I don't understand what he's saying, man. He's saying £1 million. What, a day?
From your poorest to Ukrainian people. Deal.
What the fuck was that shit, man? I like Usyk. He's alright, isn't he? He fucked up Joshua, but I don't know what he's saying here. He's saying £1 million. What a day? What do you mean?
Pretty Barry, I accept your offer. 70-30 split to fight with you on April 29th at Wembley. But you will promise to donate to Ukrainian immediately after the fight. On £1,000,000 on every day of your deal, you will pay 1% from your poorest to Ukrainian people.
Oh.
Deal.
No, I don't get it, man. Fuck, I don't know, man. Let's move on, innit? Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, you know. Just a quick live, innit? Yeah, so he said £1 million daily. Until when? What do you mean? £1 million? What do you mean daily? What, for the rest of his life? Like, yeah, that makes sense. You know he's not gonna fuck you. He didn't want to give to charity, did he? In England, so why would he care about some little Ukrainians? He probably don't even believe in the Ukrainian-Russian war, Tyson. You know how he tried to like say, in the Bible, yeah, it says that, you know, certain kind of zesty behavior will be accepted, and that's when you know it's the end days, it's the end times. That's when Jesus Christ will return. So a lot of these guys, like Carl Froch, they've got their little conspiracy theories. Like Carl Froch calls it the plandemic. You know, that thing that kept us in for 2 years, so. Carl Froch has got his little conspiracy theories, and but you don't want to come out and say them, you know what I mean? Because you get murdered, you get locked up like Andrew Tate, man. I've got an interview to be a trainee, but I'm colour blind, and you can't be if you're a driver. I'll need to pay off the doctor at the medical, yeah. Become a milkman. That's what I mean, man. Anything like that. A milkman. Just, I remember when I was a pizza delivery driver and I delivered a pizza to this woman who opened the door naked, and I fucking grabbed her nipple, man. So I need to do stuff like that. I need to live like that. I need to get out and about. This little fucking Jimmy Savile guy, you know, this guy who was chatting this bullshit. You know, this little fucking mug. Yeah. I used to like working in a club as well. It's so easy to get pussy, man. I've got to wait 4 years though, you know, until my drink driving conviction comes off my license. I'd delete this lifetime after revealing Hex Toys' bag. I don't know, man. I don't know, he's chucking money around. He's probably... It's nothing to be ashamed of, is it, really? Yes, deep random thinker. Thanks for the super chat, yeah? Usyk is the people's champ. The whole of the UK will be rooting for him to become undisputed. And TBE after scoring that big bomb dosser, Luke Fury. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I want Usyk to win. For some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the lies from Tyson about giving money to charity and then kind of backing out of it, but I don't know if it is that. I walk past homeless people and don't give them change. So it's not like I'm a big time charity fan, you know what I mean? I don't want to sound horrible, but I was like reading about Oxfam, you know, and like 80% of the money donated to Oxfam doesn't go to the people that they say it's going to. They say that they distribute it, you know, amongst the people who have set up the charity. You know, like that fucking black woman who tried to set up Black Lives Matter and, you know, she made millions from it and she just bought herself a few fancy houses. You know, this black witch. She fucking conned a load of money out of people. You know, acting like it was going to a good cause, like helping the black community. But it was just a scam. It was a fucking scam, man. David Harrison. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, have you seen Coogan, an IFL team all over El Brook the past few days? Yeah. Yeah, I watched one of her interviews the other day. El Brook. I fucking hate this song. Let me just play this a minute.
Hello, how are you? I'm in Liverpool for the first time. Yeah, it's fun, it's fun.
This is our first interview, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think you've actually...
Is that Coogan?
How are you? I'm in Liverpool for the first time.
He's trying to change his voice.
Yeah,
He's trying to put on a little flirty voice, isn't he?
It's fun, it's fun.
This is our first interview, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think you've actually interviewed me.
No, my boys have.
Yeah, but not the manager, the CEO,
The manager.
the king.
Go on, I'll take that. You're obviously here because of Johnny Fisher, who's in action this week. But yeah, liking Liverpool so far?
I mean, I've only been here for 2 hours, and my dogs are at the Airbnb with me, and it seems alright. I'll let you know at the end of the week what I think of it. It's a city.
It is a city.
Yeah, it is a city. I mean,
it's a great city, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I love Manchester. Is it similar to Manchester?
Manchester's good. Liverpool is very good as well.
Yeah, so they're on par.
On par, yeah.
Okay. Well.
What are they talking about here? They're not talking about anything, man. You need to watch Andrew Tate, man. I'm telling you. The guy's talking about real things that will have a positive impact on your life. These two here are just chatting bullshit about fucking Liverpool and Manchester. Fake laughter, fake teeth, fake eyelashes. Fucking dyed blonde hair. She's on OnlyFans. Coogan's putting on a little fake voice, trying to flirt with her. It's just dead, man. You need to watch something that's going to really help you improve in life, man. This is just dead. Just shit banter. Fake laughter.
How was your commentary debut the other day?
Debut the other day? Yeah, that. You see how he's trying to...
Commentary debut the other day?
Why is he talking like that? He's flirting.
I mean, I got mixed reviews apparently. I was really biased, but I mean, I have good reason to be biased. When someone's provoking you non-stop, but you know, I enjoyed doing the interviews and stuff like that, and it was really fun. And I got heavily praised by DAZN, and they were like, "Oh my god, you did so well." I was like, "Oh my god, did I? Thank you." But I love doing it, so I love boxing and I love getting involved. So yeah, it was fun.
Commentating is not an easy thing to do. It's not the same as interviewing or being interviewed. It's a completely different skill. So I think I heard bits of what you did. I haven't watched the whole show, but you seem to have done okay. So
yeah, I think it was great. Just really biased. But so many commentators are really biased, though. Like, you know, if they're putting someone.
This is why I can't work in like a job. This is why I want to become a lorry driver in it. I can't work in like jobs, you know, where there's people and you have to have these fucking boring, pointless conversations. Coogan's interviewing her, yeah. He's thinking about her pussy, innit? He's asking her about her commentating and her commentary skills and that. Did she enjoy it? But he's thinking about one thing, her fucking pussy hole. You just know it, innit? But when you're at work, you have to be all corporate and politically correct, and you can't be yourself, man. This is why I find it hard to stick to jobs, because I just can't be fake, innit? That's why I like these lives, because I can just say what I want to say, man.
Not to commentate their like not arch nemesis, but sort of fight that fell through with bad blood. Like, it's never going to be totally straight, is it? They know what they're doing.
Arch nemesis.
Arch nemesis, not arch nemesis. I see. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't hate it. Like, I don't strongly dislike anyone less than her in the world. So
let's talk about that fight from the last weekend. Sorry.
Fake. Right.
Wire malfunction.
Yeah, that'll do. Free Rose West. That's the kind of thing I like to see, man. Yeah. Andrew Tate recommends staying away, you know, from women like that. You know, not simping over them and putting them on a pedestal, a high level, and bowing down to them and telling them that they're fucking amazing and they're stunning and they're perfect and they're 10 out of 10. Yeah. That's what Andrew Tate, like, talks about, don't he? Like, not watching porn and fucking bowing down to these women here. He talks about getting in shape, you know, getting your money on point, set up a little business, you know, buy and sell on eBay or Amazon, stream, get nice little super chats. Don't be chucking money at these kind of fucking women here, man. But he had a webcam business, didn't he, Andrew Tate? So he's kind of hypocritical, but I like him. Ty, lick the back of your hand, then sniff it. What for? What for? What are you saying? I can't smell anything, man. I brush my tongue, you know, when I brush my teeth, because that's where all the germs are, innit? Can we have some predictions on the up-and-coming fights, please? Nah, I'm not interested. Really not interested, man. Getting into like murder documentaries, Ted Bundy, Ian Brady, it's really doing it for me recently. So I have to put out some murder videos. Boxing Basement said, what's the name of Kogan's baby mama who gave him the hairy baby? You know, his daughter's, she's not hairy, man. She's turned out to look quite nice. You know, his little daughter and that. She was quite nice, man. He's lucky, Kogan is. I was hoping she would have turned out a bit ugly, but she's turned out alright, man. The stream paused as soon as you mentioned Tate. I know. That's it, innit? The elites, they don't want you to take his advice and become high value and get your money on point, because they want to try and keep the pyramid structure, don't they? They want to keep most people at the bottom broke, down and out, fucking wanking over porn. You know what I mean? They don't want you to step up to their level. They want to keep you down, don't they? You know, capitalism, it's like a pyramid, innit? Most people are at the bottom and there's only a few elites at the top. So they want to keep it that way. So they don't want people like Andrew Tate, you know, the most Googled man of whatever year, of the past 10 years. They wanted to shut him up, man, so they chucked him in a little prison in Romania. Yankee Zulu, do your lives get deleted for being too sexual? Yeah, but it's my fault though, because sometimes I show a bit of nudity by accident. I had to delete the live I did a few lives ago. I was showing a woman's tits, you know, on Viva Street, that's this escort site, so I had to quickly delete the live, you know, before YouTube gave me another strike. Thankfully they didn't manage to notice it, and I quickly deleted it before they had a chance to give me another strike. Chill time, leave his daughter alone. I was praising her. I said she's quite nice. She's a nice little kid, man. I didn't say anything bad about her, did I? R.I.P. my super chat. Yeah, thanks for that. Ty reminds me of the guy in the Ford. Let me just scroll back, 'cause I might have missed something. I didn't miss nothing, man. I didn't miss nothing. What happened with the brass, you donut? You know, I didn't go to her house, you know. I was walking there, but I just stopped off at a little gay bar because I didn't want to give her like 80 quid because it was cold outside as well. And it's like, when it's cold and you've only got like 15 minutes to bang, it's like you want to get warmed up. You want to take your time. You want to get into it, don't you? It's been too many times when I've paid for sex and I just didn't bust a nut because I fucking wasn't warmed up. I wasn't. You know, Brendan Ingle, he used to get us doing like footwork in the gym, you know, before we sparred. He used to get us going up and down these lines, doing this fancy footwork, you know, that Naz used to do. And it used to really warm us up. So when we got in there to spar, our muscles were nice and loose and we could just go in there, spar with Kell Brook, Johnny Nelson. fucking Junior Witter. I miss those days, you know. I miss those fucking days, man. Let's watch a little Nas fight, you know, when he was an amateur.
Second round win there for young Richard Izzard from the Saudi Amateur Boxing Club of Bedfordshire. Big left there from Nashing.
See the footwork, the shuffle. Watch the Ali shuffle. Watch, he does a little Ali shuffle, moving around a lot. Watch. Look at this. You see that? Switching, just moving. Brilliant movement. He's only about 14 here, you know, Nas. Look at that. Just fucking him up. Just upper body movements there, the footwork.
A good left there from Nas. He's a good performer.
Hands are down. I think that's because he used to body spar. We used to body spar all the time. So you didn't really need to have your hands up like that. Yeah, that was a good shot, wasn't it?
And he's developed a bit of power.
This guy was sparring with Harold Graham, so like, these guys are going to be easy for Nas. If he's sparring with Harold Graham every day, it was really hard to hit. These guys are going to be nothing, and you can see it here, can't you?
From now, Izzard shakes his head and says, "You didn't hurt me." I think he might just regret that.
I wish I was training with Brendan at this age. I started training with Brendan when I was like 22, so I was kind of old by that point. By the time I started to really learn.
Very clever little technician, Ahmed. All over. I suspected excellent second round win there for Nassim Hamed. And Naz supported here by Slugger O'Toole and Bomber Graham and everybody else. Got some very good moves as Hamed.
The hardest spar that I've had in the gym is with a guy called Lee Duncan, who knocked Kell Brook down in sparring. He only won like an area title, but he was quite good, you know, in sparring. He had this kind of movement. He's called Lee Duncan, mixed race guy. He had these moves. He had the footwork, like Nas, but he didn't really necessarily do it in a real fight. A bit like me sometimes. Naz used to love Bruce Lee as well, you know.
Yeah, they can fight either orthodox or southpaw. He's not bothered. And a very good move there from Hamed. No,
Bruce Lee against John Bones Jones. Who wins that in their prime?
Good left there from Hamed. That one hurt.
But you see him fucking up. This Naz used to spar with Johnny Nelson, man. See the movement, see the angles, it's like fucking...
Ahmed looking good at the moment.
You know Brendan, yeah, he used to tell us to stand in front of the mirror and just use our imagination, just throw punches from weird angles. You can see that there, can't you? Some trainers, they try and just like... They try and get you to be basic. You see that punch there? Some trainers, they try and get you to like stand in front of the mirror, throw left, right, left hook, left, right, left hook. But Brendan got us to like use our imagination, you know, in the fucking gym and that. Watch this uppercut. No, it was like a jab on it. But I rate Lennox Lewis, you know, more than Naz. He beat Holyfield. Naz didn't really beat anybody, did he? Calzaghe. Yeah, man. That's Andrew Tate talking to a streamer called Adam Ross. Fix your brain. You know, the elites, they don't want your brain to be fixed, man. They want you to be down and fat and unhealthy and struggling sexually and, you know, begging fucking women like this for sex, giving them compliments, just bowing down to them like some little simp, some desperate cunt. They want you to be on antidepressants, man. Right. Where's that piss bottle? You know, if you lot could smell that, fucking hell, man. What you lot to anyway, man? It's Friday night, innit? Anything going on? I think this is why a lot of people are depressed, you know, because like normally, like back in the day before the internet, people were out and about, you know, socialising, you know, in person, banging women. Women weren't getting dick pics sent to them every minute. So if they wanted to see a dick, they had to see it in real life. So they made more of an effort. But you know, women now, they're a bit arrogant. What medication are you on, Ty? You know, I'm not on anything, man. I'm allergic to dust. So I can normally only breathe out of one nostril at once, but it's not a big deal, man. I used to take medication, innit? I used to take nasal sprays, you know, like Billy Joe sandwiches. But I just fucked it off. What time are you going stalking little women in the alleyways tonight, Ty? As soon as this is finished. Have you seen Helen Flanagan's new photo? She's hit the wall hard. Yeah, I've seen a photo of her. She's not nice. I'm not trying to make her out like she's nice. It's just like, she's just like a little, what they called? Them little, what they called again? You know, them little, mascots. You know, them little mascots who go to like football matches. She's just like she's a mascot of these videos. I don't really like her. I don't really think she's that nice, naturally. Who do you think consumes more eggs? Conor Ben. Alright, let me show you this little video, yeah, that I was watching the other day. Hold on a minute. Did you watch this interview with Sonny Edwards? You know, on Boxing King Media. Let me just show you this video a minute.
Situation with Conor Ben and the WBC and the British Boxing Board. From what I noticed, you didn't really say a lot in the initial process, but obviously once the WBC came out with the findings and kind of revealed what they revealed, you became quite vocal on the whole subject. So kind of first asking why you felt that you had to be vocal about it.
Well, I don't feel like I wasn't vocal the first time round, I'll be real. I feel like...
What accent's that, do you think? He's trying to go for the London one here, isn't he? I seen him the other day in town, you know, trying to put on a little Jamaican accent. He's with a load of black guys, you know, trying to hide behind him and that.
I commented on it. I commented on everything boxing. Unfortunately, for other people in boxing, outside of being a boxer and being involved in the industry, I guess, I'm a passionate boxing fan that has been way more than half my life, pretty much a large % of my life. So I will have an opinion on what's going on around me as if I wasn't there sometimes, and like...
That's what I'm like though. I don't care, I don't care. I know a lot of boxers are offended, or people in boxing are offended by my videos. Kruger, Hor Phelps, Joshua, Froch, the Black Quitter, the Black Skellington, the Black Lesbian, but I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a part of that community at all. I just do this on my own. I can say anything. I like the freedom of being able to say whatever.
It's nothing personal towards Conor. I'm just going with what we're getting told and what we're getting exposed to, and I'm making my comment on that. Unfortunately, the way my head works is my love of boxing, for the most part, people in boxing, my like of them, or respect of them even, doesn't nowhere near parallel the love I have for boxing, unfortunately. So when it comes into complete disrepute and when there seems to be clear, like, you know, when you can, like, everyone could predict what would happen, sort of thing, and it kind of went the exact way that most people predicted, like what would happen, kind of the excuse, then what they would say, then what they would say, and then I think the biggest plot twist was at the end when like someone got stabbed in the back right at the last minute. But it's just frustrating, like, and sat there just out of shot and completely backed them because they came yesterday or the day before. My UK anti-doping control forms, all my paperwork, where I got knocked up at 7:30 in the morning. so they could take a urine sample and get me to fill out all the paperwork. And you know, I've got 13 days until the deadline of my next quarterly whereabouts, where I've got to tell them where I'm going to stay every single night for
Listen
the
to
next
this.
3 months, and an hour slot of each day that I've got to put where I'm going to be. And if I miss that hour slot 3 times in 12 calendar months, then I'm banned for 2 years, as if I'd failed with any drugs. Doesn't matter what it's for, what my excuses are. I've already got 1 strike. I took my kid to Centre Parks, but we're not going to go into that. So I'm 2 strikes away from being banned.
What do you think of that? You know, when he was due for a little drug testing, he conveniently went to Centre Parks, you know, with his little kid. Yeah, you know, to avoid a little drug test and that. So he got a strike. Yeah, what do you think of that? It's a bit suspect, isn't it? You know how when he was going to get tested, he conveniently went to Centre Parks. Do you think there's something in there? He kind of fucked up admitting that, didn't he, Sonny Edwards?
Drugs, doesn't matter what it's for, what my excuses are. I've already got 1 strike. I took my kid to Centre Parks, but we're not going to go into that. So
Why not? You don't want to go into it. Why don't you want to go into it though? You see what I'm saying? Can you hear the words? You see the body language? You see the worried look on his face there? When I was due for a drug test, I conveniently went to Centre Parks with my son, but I'm not going to talk about that. Why not? Why aren't you going to talk about it? They're all at it, you know what I mean? They're all fucking at it. This scumbag here, he's at it as well. Yeah? You heard it there, man. You heard it. Make of that what you will, but it is like the Black Critter, innit? You know, when he conveniently went to Spain. You know, when I was in London looking for him, you know, to put it on him and mess him up. The Black Critter conveniently went to Spain. And that's what this little fucking rat's doing, this Sonny Edwards. You know, he conveniently went to Centre Parks, you know, on the day of his drug testing. So, they're all at it. I don't know why he's trying to slag off Connor Bum. You know, when he had to quickly go to Centre Parks. You know, like the Black Critter conveniently going to Spain. Sonny is definitely watching this. Of course he is. They're all locked in, man. Yeah. Block Top, thanks for the super chat, yeah? Who do you think consumes more eggs? Connor Bum or Terence Crawford's huge wife? I don't know. I think she eats like bacon and that. I seen her frying up some bacon in one of Terence Crawford's Instagram stories. So I think she's more of a bacon kind of a fucking woman. Yeah? Eggs, I don't know. Yes, Doughton, thanks for the super chat, yeah? £5. He didn't say anything. He just gave me a nice little fiver. Just give it me like that. That's good of him, innit? Oh my God. You know Heavy D, when he was laying there dead for fucking ages, I bet he stunk. Because he stunk when he was alive. You know, because he was fat. I don't want to diss him, innit, but I'm just talking facts, man. But yeah, this little rat here. Look, you can tell, like, look at that video there, you know, with him there. Like, you can tell he looked a bit dirty, innit? I don't like speaking ill of the dead, but you can tell that he's kind of looking dirty and that. Yeah, man. MTK. Billy Joe tried to warn me, you know, to like stop speaking about MTK. He tried to like warn me. So did Baby Ting. Baby Ting said to me, mate, you wanna stop talking about MTK, you know, you don't want them guys turning up to your door. You don't want them turning up to your house, knocking on your door, man. You don't want them guys. You know, he tried to warn me, Baby Ting, but I didn't listen.
Finally! What's happening, man? Yeah?
He looks dirty, don't he?
What's he in?
Go around making these silly videos for.
What?
Krugan pops it out. Alright then, so Krugan's just said to, that's Pro B's as well. Is that Pro B's? He's dead as well, man. That's what I mean, man. All these guys are dead, man. You gotta live, man. You gotta enjoy your life. Yeah? He's dead as well, Pro B's. But this guy here, this fat guy here, Heavy D, he's been making videos dissing Krugan. And Krugan's like going up to him with a little smile on his face. You see Krugan, but you know when he put it on Prince Patel, the little five stone fucking flyweight, Krugan was a bit aggressive, wasn't he? But this guy here,
Let's go, champ! Finally! What's happening, man? Yeah? What's he in?
Go around making these silly videos.
see that, he's smiling, he ain't got the same aggressive streak that he had with Prince Patel.
What? Look, we have this boxing match.
When it's ready, we should be ready.
I need confirmation, man.
Look, I believe left is my thing.
You're quite tall, innit? I'm gonna have to jab up, man. I'll go down the body.
Oh, but listen, DT might get to you first.
Yeah, but I've heard this, you first, is it?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Is it on? I need to know, man.
It's on, but I've left it to my team to deal with.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah? What, March? Can I take you shaking it?
We are going to do it.
Yeah, we're going to do it.
Right, let's get a head-to-head. Let's get a head-to-head. Head-to-head.
I don't like standing close to men like that, you know. I'm telling you, it's zesty.
Did you say Boomerang or Pat Butcher? What did you say?
Krugan's trying to laugh about it.
You know that ain't going to wear in the ring. You can't talk in the ring. You can't do that stuff in the ring. You know that,
My games, I've got you there. I've got you there.
You can go from gym to gym.
Why don't you keep his head in, man?
It's really genuine.
Promo, man. Yeah. You got the noodles? Alright. Yeah.
You finally found me,
I found you. It took a bit of time.
I'm going from gym to gym, yeah.
I've been looking. I'm going far and wide, mate.
Who's training you?
I've got a trainer, I can't tell you. I can't tell you much, man. Who you got, Adam Booth? Yeah, who is it?
Well, if you ain't going to reveal to me, you tell me your trainer, I'll tell you my...
I ain't got a trainer yet. I'll be honest with you. I ain't got a trainer, but I've had loads of
I thought Mark Tibbs was training.
It could be. He's offered. I said I've had loads of, but I've got to weigh it up who's the best trainer. I know you've got loads of offers. I know there's Adam Booth.
You know what it is, yeah? You know when you fuck around in school and you just mess around and you don't apply yourself to your fucking little schoolwork, and you don't learn a trade, you don't learn how to become a plumber or electrician or a gas man, or you ain't got a trade, you ain't become a solicitor or a doctor, and you get to like your 40s, you know, you start to get a bit desperate and you just start trying to go on Big Brother and Love Island and, you know, just like desperately trying to make something of yourself. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to be that guy, man. That's why I want to try and become a lorry driver. Yeah?
Who's it? Right. You said your piece, right. Leave it now for fight night. Boominator.
Boominator. Listen, mate. I found him, finally, right? It's on. He's confirmed it. I need to hear it from himself. Now I know it's on. Boom!
Last word to you before we go. Listen,
It's on.
It will be on.
Yes, everyone's dilly-dallying.
Coogan's glad he died, man. You know, so he didn't have to fight him. See that? You can see the nervous look in Coogan's eyes, man. He didn't have that same Prince Patel energy, did he? Coogan's glad he's dead, man.
Everyone's dilly-dallying. You know what I mean?
Let's wait, let's wrap this up. Thank you. We'll see you fight night. We'll get this done.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Coogan's glad Pro B's died as well. Even though he started writing tweets after he died saying, oh, it's so sad. He was glad, man. He only started speaking about him when he died, you know, when he was out of the way, when he was no longer a potential competitor to Coogan and IFL. See that black guy there, heavy Pro B's. He was trying to get on the scene, man, but he said Coogan used to ignore him and not speak to him and not give him the time of day. Same with Hall Phelps. But then when he died and he was out of the way, they conveniently started praising him and talking about how good he was and how nice he was. It's so fake, man. It's such an illusion. It's why I don't deal with people in boxing, man. I just keep myself to myself, innit? Because these people are fraudsters, man. They're fucking fraudsters. Shout out to Darren Hill. Thanks for the super chat, yeah? Tying. I have a haulage company. You can drive a truck for me. ? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try not to be drunk in it, but I want to fucking... What about Conor Bum's fake white boy accent? Yeah, I know. He tries to put on that Cockney accent. They all do it. That Sonny Edwards, little rat guy, he tries to talk Jamaican. This is what I'm saying, man. Boxing, it's just full of these little fraudsters, man. Yes, Dan Joyce. Thanks for the super chat, yeah? Would you rather Megan Fox packing or Hulk Hogan with an axe wound? What you say? Would you rather Megan Fox packing or Hulk Hogan with an axe wound? What's he saying, this guy? Well, just say it again, innit? Try and make it more simpler. Just try and fucking make it simple, innit? What you saying here? Review Ian Huntley. That's a good shout, that is. Ian Huntley. One sec. Let me show you the interview of this murderer who murdered these two little girls. And then he was acting like he was like innocent. He was acting like he was trying to help, you know, with the search to find these little girls. And he was like really convincing, you know what I mean? This guy here. He murdered two little girls called Holly and Jessica. Then he got interviewed. And he was acting like, because he was the caretaker, you know, at their school. So let's have a little listen to this. I love this kind of stuff, man. So interesting, isn't it?
Someone who was keen to help was a young man called Ian Huntley. He was the school caretaker and the boyfriend of the girl's favourite classroom assistant, Maxine Carr. He took the police to search the school and told them he was the last person to see Holly and Jessica.
About a week and a half into the mystery of where these girls had gone, it felt like the police inquiry had lost momentum. We decided to go up and again base our programs there, and we had a whole day of broadcasting. And the idea is we thought, well, maybe we can sort of breathe some life back into the inquiry, draw the public attention back onto the story. I tried to walk through the timeline of the last known movements of the two girls when they left the family barbecue, came over here to the little tuck shop in the sports hall at the village college, and then I thought we'd better talk to the last person to say they had seen her alive, and that, of course, was Ian Huntley, and I talked to him just outside his house in front of the village college there. How do we know they were here at 6:15? Well, we have an eyewitness. Ian Huntley here is a familiar figure. Evening, Ian. You're the school caretaker. The girls, Jessica and Holly, would know you, and they saw you on the front doorstep. What went on?
Well, I don't know the girls. I stood on the front doorstep grooming my dog down. She'd run away and come back a bit of a mess. They just came across and asked how Miss Carr was, as she used to teach them at St Andrews. I just said she weren't very good, as she hadn't got the job. And they just said, please tell her that we're very sorry. And off they walked in the direction of the library over there.
Ian Huntley, he was an odd cove, let's put it like that. He didn't look like a villain as such. I mean, there are very few people who had murderer written across their forehead, but, you know, there was something slightly odd about him, but it seemed a plausible explanation that he gave.
Watching Jeremy Thompson's interview, Ian Huntley comes across as a normal person. There's nothing to suggest in any way he's lying. He looks to camera, he's quite considered in what he talks about, he seems to be quite empathetic to what's going on, quite emotional as well. The reality is here's a man who's very accomplished at lying, had been interviewed numerous times by the police in the past, so knew exactly the procedures.
Sadly, offenders do like talking to cameras. It's been shown several times, and Huntley was no exception. He enjoyed doing that. He got a kick out of doing that, and it was a piece of history being made.
If you can stay in the community, receive your treatment in the community, with your family around you, your usual friends, then this all adds to the speed of recovery from the illness. Come and stand where it's convenient for you.
Sorry, Doctor.
Come and stand where you'd like me to stand.
It's very good of you, I do apologise. Is it possible for you to, rather than standing there, would it be possible for you to sort of come and get something out of your car and then
You see his face like that, like he's like, oh, stop wasting my time.
and then go back in?
The guy's like, oh, come on, I'm bored.
And then go back in. I've been advised. Rather than standing there, would it be possible for you to sort of come and get something out of your car and then go back in?
I've been advised to stand and let you take a photograph and then go away. And I'm sure you've had enough time to take a decent photograph.
Is it possible for you just to say anything at all?
Back into surgery to do my surgery.
But you have said you have nothing to hide, sir.
So interesting, isn't it? He was a bit dumb though. He like forged the will, you know, so that one of his patients that he murdered would donate their whole £300,000, you know, to him and cut all the other family out of the will. It's too fucking obvious, isn't it?
Sorry, Doctor.
Come and stand where you'd like me to stand.
It's very good of you, I do apologise. Is it possible for you to,
Okay.
rather than standing there, would it be possible for you to sort of come and get something out of your car and then go back in?
I've been advised to stand and let you take a photograph and then go away. And I'm sure you've had enough time to take a decent photograph.
Is it possible for you just to say anything at all?
Back into surgery to do my surgery.
But you have said you have nothing to hide, sir.
I love murder, man. I don't know if I'll be able to go through my whole life without fucking murdering somebody, do you know what I mean? See how it goes, man. Chill out, man. You're getting too heavy. You're getting too dark, man. Right, 1 hour, 20 minutes. I doubt Sonny was on peds. He couldn't knock the skin off a rice pudding, but you could say that about a few of them, couldn't you? Like, ooh. I don't want to say it, man. Just scrolling through these comments. There's a lot of murder talk. Your mum said a career, not a drunk lorry driver. Yeah, I don't think I'll see my mum again, to be honest. But you know that Jeffrey Dahmer, he had like this little mannequin that he got from a shop, you know, like them models that they put clothes on. It's actually like plastic. Jeffrey Dahmer stole one of them from a shop. You know, a male nude masculine fucking whatever, and he took it home and he put it in his bed, yeah, you know, to sleep with it. And his grandma, she noticed it and she got rid of it. And Jeffrey Dahmer, when he found out that she'd fucking chucked it in the bin, he went mental, but he didn't kill her for some reason. But you know, if he's that messed up, like, you'd think he would murder his own dad, you know, and grape him. You know, if he's that fucked up. But you got him with his dad, man. Yes, Dan Joyce. Spend the night with a female Hulk Hogan or male Megan Fox. He's trying to reword the fucking super chat, but it still don't make sense. What he's saying. Spend the night with a female Hulk Hogan. So what, Hulk Hogan with a pussy or? Nah, because I think he's a transformer. I won't be convinced that it's actually a woman. You understand? You're not asking. I might go to the gay bar tonight, you know. I might go to the zesty bar. This Dan Joyce guy gave me £10 in total. But I just don't understand his questions, man. He's saying, would you like to fuck a female Hulk Hogan? It just don't make sense. I don't know what he's saying to me. Hex Toys. He said, did you smash last night? Oh, because when I was on the phone to Hex Toys, I was telling him that I was trying to get this fat bitch round. You know who I fucked before? She started messaging me on Facebook. Nah, she's a bit horrible, man. Dan Joyce, thoughts on the Black Critters' change of persona? Well, he said that Eddie Hearn and Matchroom tried to get him to be like the bad guy, you know, to try and sell. He said, oh, they kind of got me to do it, you know, they got me to be somebody that I'm not. They got me to be fake, you know, and just call people out and just be a cunt. But it's not really me. But when he boxed out Lewis Ritson the other day, he was like saying, oh, like, fuck Newcastle. You know, I'm not coming back here. There's nothing here. You know, because his opponent was from Newcastle. So he's still trying to keep that persona going. So I don't know why he's acting all innocent. He's dropped, you know, like a lot of levels, the Black Critter. He boxed on a show, like, and I couldn't even find where the fight was. I had to really dig and dig and dig deep, you know, to try and get the fight on my screen. And the arena was empty. So it's kind of humbled him a bit. Coogan had Pro Bs killed. You know what? That's what they do in the Lion Kingdom. I like watching wildlife programs. And lions will just kill like random hyenas, you know, to get rid of their competition for food. They'll just get rid of them. And they'll kill their cubs as well. The hyenas' cubs, because obviously they'll grow up and they'll be competitors, you know, for the food. So they just get rid of them, just kill them. And like, yeah, Coogan, he was probably glad when Pro Bs died. It's less competition, isn't it? He's trying to act all nice and friendly, but it's just a facade, man. It's fake. I've hit the wall, you know. I have to hit the town, man. Go to the little zesty bars. When I say gay bars, there are straight women in there. But the thing is, like, the men are zesty, so there's not much competition. Do you understand? So there's more like free women available to be fucked. So all the men are gay, innit? You know when women put on these little outfits, they put on all this makeup and they say, I'm doing it for me, not for men. You know, I'm doing it for myself. But it's not true, man. They love attention from men, don't they? That's what it is. Nah. Why are you not buying £5 buds anymore? It was kind of creeping up on me, you know, the weed. It was starting to fucking make me a bit paranoid, man. When I would smoke weed, I'd start to think back to the day when I was nearly homeless. Yeah. I'd start to like get a bit paranoid and think, shit, I could be sleeping in the streets. I might have to go to my mum's and have to ask to stay in her spare room again. It was making me a bit paranoid, you know, the weed, it was fucking up my brain. It's like it was making me forget the money I've made from these videos. And it was taking me back to the days when I was nearly homeless. I was getting a bit paranoid, man. So I had to just calm down, man. And I'd go out, yeah, and I'd stare at people. I'd fucking stare at them. And if I was staring at a woman, she'd get a bit scared. I think she was going to get raped. But if it was a man, he'd like look at me like I want beef, you know, like I want smoke. But it's not that. It's just a weed. It was just making me stare at people, man. And it nearly got me into a bit of shit. So me talking about I like murder, yeah, but I don't like the thought of being in a cell for the rest of my life. You know, I like to really clean my arse. Prison's dirty, man. Just shut the fuck up about Frank Bruno, man. You're fucking getting on my nerves. Yes, Big Tal, thanks for the super chat, yeah? Get some shrooms and have them on stream. I know, come on, man. I need to expand. I need to really expand. Get some shrooms, man. Where do you get shrooms from? The dark web. Yes, Tom. Call up a brass. And E.C. Coogan in the gay bar. You're an ex-boxer, why can't you give Bruno some credit for at least trying? Don't know, I just don't rate him, I just never liked him. What did he used to say? He used to say something, didn't he? He used to say something about Harry. He was just corny, man. He used to dress up as a woman, he used to do pantomime, he fucking... Yeah, he used to say, all right, Harry, that's it. And he used to laugh like, you know, he used to laugh and that. It's just shit. It's like Joshua saying, stay humble. You're sick of it. Yeah. So Hex Toys, no, I don't know if I should message. I don't know if I should read out his messages. Basically, he said he was at it for hours. You're not talking about sex, he said. I was at it for hours. So pissed. I was sweating like an Epstein employee. Oh, fuck. What's the youngest girl you ragged about? Come on, man. Ragged about, you know, ragged about. Probably in school, innit? We ragged girls about and just got their fucking tits out, man. Some of them was like really well developed as well. And then like years and years later when I left school and I got with this 19-year-old woman, she had like a flat chest, so I think some people develop quicker than others, don't they? Time, where's your Rolex, bro? I forgot to put it on today. I hid it in my laundry basket because I thought I was going to get a woman around last night, but I didn't. I always hide my valuables. Yes, Tom. Spend night with a female, Frank Bruno or Hulk Hogan. Bernard Hopkins is also a match of the day tomorrow. He won't lose to a white boy like Lineker. What's going on with Gary Lineker? I've seen him like trending. What's he been doing, man? What's he saying, Gary Lineker? Anything interesting? Do you hide your piss bottle when a brass comes in? Yeah. Get rid of that. I take down the ironing board that this camera's on. Put that away. Hide my Rolex, my £3,000 Rolex. Hide my other valuables. Where's the TFL eye mask? We want to buy one. That's the thing. When I bought this mentally ill woman around here who started crying, she tried to steal my teddy bear, my eye mask. She took my eye mask. I managed to get my teddy bear back off her. She tried to like throw it out the window, you know, because I locked the door so she couldn't leave. After she tried to steal my valuables. What's the most women you've KO'd in one night in the streets? 2. 2 women tried to put it on me, you know. You know, unjustly. And in their minds, they have that little silly saying in their heads, men shouldn't hit women. They have that in their fucking minds. So it gave them the confidence, you know, to try and attack me, but it backfired. And they ended up on their fucking faces, man. Yes, Joe, I had a brass the other day. It made me feel even more depressed and filthy. I've got the status of a plum, bruv. Proper lowlife. I don't think we're fulfilled, are we? We're not fulfilled, man. What would make us fulfilled, do you think? What do you think? Becoming a Muslim? Do you think that will make us fulfilled? You know, if we converted to Islam. A lot of Muslims try and tell me that, oh, if you convert to Islam, you'll feel fulfilled and you'll stop drinking and hanging around alleyways for women and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not religious, man. I don't know. I've read the Quran in it, but it's just too much. Just too many things in there that don't make sense. You know, like when fucking... What happened? I think Jesus was walking on water, you know, stuff like that. It's just not realistic, is it? What else did Jesus do? He like went up into the sky, you know, into heaven and stuff like that. It's just not realistic, man. That's the problem with my mum. She's like believed that Jesus Christ is going to save her. You know, she spoke about Armageddon for years and years. Since I was a kid, my mum spoke about Jesus Christ coming back and, you know, it being Armageddon and heaven on earth. But now look at my mum. She's 60. She's in a fucking shit job. She's broke. She hasn't done anything with her life. She's depressed. She's smoking weed to try and give herself a bit of a high because she's down in life. You know, because she's been sitting around looking out the window waiting for fucking Jesus Christ to save her. I'm not really into that. I want to save myself, man. Religion, it does, I don't want to diss any religious people watching, but it is kind of, I don't know. It basically tells you that this life is nothing. It's just a test. The afterlife is where it really starts to happen. This is just a little mess around, a little test. But, you know, if you got that kind of mentality that this life is nothing, you're not going to live it, are you? And that's what happened to my mum. She hasn't lived. She went to Jamaica about 30 years ago, but she hasn't done anything since. So I'd rather just enjoy this life, you know, and just fucking make the most of it. Dan Joyce. Updates on the potential nonce. That's why I don't really want to see my mum in it, and I'm just not really bothered about fucking going around to see her, because she should have raised the alarm, you know, when there was a potential nonce in the family. She should have screamed it from the rooftop, you know, to let people know that there's a potential nonce on the scene in the family, but she didn't. And she's in denial as well. She don't want to admit that she fucked up. Yeah. The thing about me is I'm good at like holding myself accountable. I've looked in the mirror and said to myself, you fucking loser. You lost to Eubank. You got arrested for drink driving. You're fucking stupid, man. And I thought, okay, yeah. I'm holding myself accountable. So let me move on, you know, and try and progress. And that's what I've done, you know, I've progressed. But some people, they can't move on, you know what I mean? It's just, My mum's in denial, man. She's sitting around waiting for Jesus Christ. It's like Nassim Hamid, you know, when he used to say, Allah, he's going to make me knock this guy out in the second round. It's just stupid, isn't it? I've got faith in Allah that he's going to make me knock this guy out in the second round. So God's up there like plotting, you know, making sure Naz knocks this guy out in the second round. But he's not bothered about Ian Huntley fucking murdering those two little girls, Jessica and Holly Wells. Yeah, it's just stupid, isn't it? Better believe in something rather than nothing, I guess. Why is that? You know, Ricky Gervais, he don't really believe in God, but I'm sure he's living a fulfilled life, Ricky Gervais. He's got his nice little wife, Jane. He's got a little cat called Pickle. You know, he's got millions, he's got loads of awards, he's wrote some great comedies. I was watching one of his comedies today, Extras. Have you ever watched Extras, Ricky Gervais? Really funny, man. So he's fulfilled. He might not believe in God, but, you know, he's got like, you know, proud moments in his life. I don't think you need religion to be fulfilled. You know, if you travel about and you've got a few little mates, you bang some nice women, you just, whatever. I like playing table tennis. Do you like playing table tennis? Keith Chegwin in Extras is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, that's the one I watched today, you know. It's so good, man. It's such good content. It's such good art. Yeah, I grew up watching good art. That's why it's hard for me to get into TikTok. Because I grew up watching Enter the Dragon, Boys in the Hood, Taxi Driver, Home Alone, Goonies, Hook, yeah, It. You know that clown film? Who the fuck is that? Tupac. That's like art, innit? Yeah, man, there's been some great artists over the years. But you know, now it's just like dead, innit? It's just like TikTok. It's like, tell me one Instagram story that you can remember seeing. You can't remember, can you? It's all just quick, cheap nothingness. It's not good art, is it? The little kids of today can't sit and watch Home Alone because they haven't got the attention span. If the film's not good within 5 seconds, they'll switch off and they'll lose interest and they'll start looking at TikToks. The neighbours are shagging. I know, they're banging away, man. It's a criminal house, innit, next door, and they've got a woman round and shit. Parsons isn't with IFL. Who said he was? That Boxing King Media is at nearly 200,000 subscribers now, isn't it? Right, we can go for 8 more minutes. Get your questions in, man. We'll drag it out and just wrap it up in 2 hours. At 2 hours. Boxing King Media is killing it. Need another interview soonish. Yeah, we'll get that sorted out. You know, his little interview with Sonny Edwards. He asked Sonny Edwards about his fake accent and you know, his little hair, asking him if he's going to go to Turkey, you know, to get his teeth sorted out. Good questions, man. I think Kogan started it off today, but he's kind of falling behind, man. He's not delivering, is he? You know, when I see that there's an interview that's been put up by IFL, I don't really click on it because I just feel like it's going to be that fucking Andrew McCart. You know, that little Razaban. It's no good, is it? Shall we spend the last 5 minutes on Viva Street? She's local. She's fucking local, man. She's about 5 minutes away. It's engaged. I'll try again in a minute. See that little string in her crack there, like rubbing against her arsehole. What do you think of that? Do you think that stinks? Try her again. How much she charge? Oh, 30 quid, that's alright. Yeah, I'm going to keep ringing her, you know. We'll have a little chat for a bit, because I'm just going to keep ringing her. She only charges 30 quid for 15 minutes. She's local. So we'll just wait for her to answer. Boxing King Media. Shall we do one in the snow tomorrow? Top T. Boxing King Media. Let's do it, man. I don't know about the cold, man. I don't like the cold, innit? This snow's making me a bit down, man. I want to go to Miami. I want to go to somewhere nice and hot like that, you know, and just get the sun. We're from the sun, aren't we? The first human fossil was found in Africa, you know, in the heat. That's why when it's sunny, you know, in England, we get a bit excited, don't we? Because it's natural to us, that vitamin D that we get from the sun, you know, the energy. So yeah, I'm not really into the cold, you know, but we'll do it. We'll do it if you want to do it. Because I like the channel, man. You asked some good questions as well. Yeah, we'll keep trying, man. We'll keep trying. 30 quid. You've had that t-shirt on for the last 3 lives. How do you know it's the same one though? How do you know? What if I've got like 5 of them? Or like a big fucking storage cupboard full of merch. I've sold like thousands and thousands of pounds of merch. Do you understand? So yeah, man, I've cashed in, man. I've cashed in. That switch, that financial switch came when I nearly got evicted. Hex Toy said, "Are you live? I'm joining now." What are you saying? We'll get the big Hex Toys in here. You can see this little logo that I've put up. You haven't seen it yet. So yeah, we'll fucking get him in. See what he's saying, man. I'm live now. Thumbs up emoji. The official sponsor with his 180 million pounds worth of crypto. Tyne's gonna start twerking for Hex Toys. That's what they say about Joshua, innit? Like they say, you know, those rich Arabs, those sheikhs, they say that he like shits, he gets shit on his chest. Basically the sheikhs say to Joshua, we'll pay you a big payday, but we have to shit on your chest. That's the rumour, innit? I don't know how true this is, man. But then there's like True Geordie, innit, who's kind of... Why am I dissing him? Stop dissing the guy, man. Stop dissing the guy, man. Fucking hell. Give me 100 quid, man. Remember. He's fucked me off though, because I like Andrew Tate, innit? True Geordie used to look at my Instagram stories, but he's kind of... I don't know. So I'm have to... I don't know. I have to diss him. What are you saying? Let me ring that hooker again. I need a fuck, man. It's been about 2 years, man. Come on, man. All this sperm. You know how much sperm's built up over the fucking course of this little life? It's gotta come out sooner or later, hasn't it? Man, like Hex Toys in the building, you know, the big £200 super chat. That's mad. My dad was in prison and my mum was on drugs. Lol. Yes, Hex Toys, man. You see what I mean? Some of these people in here are trying to doubt that you're doing well and you've just dropped a nice little 200 quid. And some people can't give me like £1. They're hating, man. Some of these fuckers. Yeah. He's coming through with a big super chat again, you know. Hex Toys is a little 8-year-old sat with his mum's credit card. Yeah. I don't know, man. Hex Toys is your burner account, laughing face. Well, if that was my burner account, if I give myself 200 quid, YouTube would take 30% of that straight away. So how much is that? About 60 quid. 60, 120, 180. It's about 70 quid. It's about 65 quid. So I'd be losing money, you know, by donating to myself. Do you understand? Do you understand fucking what I'm saying to you? It don't add up, does it? It don't fucking add up, man. Hex Toys single-handedly keeps the roof over Tyne's head. Yes. A sheet on the couch of a millionaire doesn't add up, bro. But like I said to you before, like, you know, Mayweather, he wears them little fancy chains. But do you ever see like Elon Musk wearing any of that shit? Or Jeff Bezos? They don't, do they? They don't need to prove themselves to you fucking people, man. You understand? These little rappers who come on the scene and they're wearing all this jewelry, even though they're not even established, it's fake. So this is a bed sheet on the fucking couch. It don't matter. But yeah, man, shout out to Hex Toys. He's doing well, man. He's a success story. Come on, man. This guy, man. I'm doing well renting a 1-bedroom flat. Tell the truth, for some of you lot hating, you know, when you see this kind of money coming through. Real talk. Don King, the biggest troll. He's always doing it. He's always chatting. I never block him. I don't like blocking people. Free speech. Say what you got to say in it. I ain't no fucking bitch nigga. Say what you got to say, man. I can take it. Ty's smashing life. Come on, man. I don't need to block somebody. Coogan deleted me on Facebook. I said I was going to end it at 2 hours, yeah. So, you know, if I did, I wouldn't have got that big super chat, you know, from Hex Toys. It's all about timing, isn't it? Yeah, man, I kind of like thought, let me drag this out a bit. And I enjoy it. It's not really about the money. It's about just having a good time, man. I felt a bit low, you know, before this stream. I was looking out the window and it's fucking snowing and shit. But now I feel better, man. Just having a nice little bit of therapy here. I'm going to take a screenshot of that nice donation from Hex Toys. I'm going to put it on my Instagram story. And Coogan, he's always looking at my stories all the time. Every fucking story that I put up. Let's have a look let's see if he's looked at the latest one I put up. Where's the story? Why has it been deleted? Is it because the guy said I was wanking? Don't seem to be here, man. Oh, there it is.
Smoking and taking all kinds of drugs, masturbating, sitting at home by himself, watching pornography all day. So I think Tyne's body's shot to bits. He drinks alcohol and the rest of all this rubbish. Been smoking and taking. He's been smoking and taking all kinds of drugs, masturbating, sitting at home by himself.
Why are you watching what I'm doing with my dick though? That's what I mean. It's so gay, isn't it? It's so zesty. Like, why are you fucking watching what I'm doing with my dick, man? And you got them Jimmy Savile glasses on. What's he doing?
Day. So I think Tyne's body's shot to bits. He drinks alcohol and the rest of all this rubbish. Been smoking and taking all kinds of drugs, masturbating, sitting at home by himself, watching pornography all day. So I think Tyne's body's shot to bits. He drinks alcohol and the rest of all this rubbish.
Send this guy the fucking screenshot of the £200 I just got from
and
Hex
taking all
Toys.
kinds of drugs, masturbating.
Masturbating? Why are you bothered about what I'm doing with my dick, man? What do you mean I'm masturbating? Why would you even say that? Like, why would you even talk about a man playing with his own dick? How can you do that as a man? He's zesty, isn't he, this guy? How can you do that? It's so horrible, and it's so disgusting. Yeah? Let's have a look to see who's had a look at this little thing that no one has seen yet. That's not true. It says 83 people have seen. I don't know what's going on here, but Coogan's definitely had a look, man.
Crazy.
Hold on a minute. Spencer Oliver.
This is Paul Smith for IFL TV, just about to watch Andrew McCart get his face punched in.
Yep.
Any last words?
See you later.
This is Paul Smith for IFL TV, just about to watch Andrew McCart get his face punched in.
Yep.
Any last words?
See you later.
These guys, they bring the channel down, I think. These Andrew McCarts, these little Razza bands. It's not like a brand anymore, IFL, is it? It's not as good, man. It was better when it was Coogan, James Helder, and that little Umar, IFL Umar. But these little guys here, it's like it's being watered down too much, innit? What's going on here? Who's that? I'm laughing, but this guy's a fucking great content creator, man. Ricky Gervais. Gangster. Yeah, man. Right. Let me scroll back, read some of these, man. This is the best live chat box in boxing. I'd even say in history, because I've watched other things that are like non-boxing related, and it's just like brilliant. I think it's beautiful to see people contributing to the content they like. That's it, yeah. You know, supporting and that. I earn that Hex Toys money every hour. Relax your double chin. Alright then. Don't buy some properties from YouTube money. Get a proper career man and pay your mum's mortgage. What's wrong with this fucking woman, man? Getting horny out here. It's Friday night. I need to go out and get some fucking... Yes, Paul. 123. Thanks for the super chat, yeah? Apollo calls Dean Powell to jump under a train. What do you mean by that? I know Dean Powell is. He killed himself, innit? But who's Apollo? Who's Apollo, man? Apollo Creed. Have you watched that Apollo film? Or whatever it's called. Creed. Shout out to Dotum for the £5, yeah? Right, let me get through these. Do you understand? This is what I'm saying to you. A couple of years ago, I was fucking... I'm not going to jump on this whole mental health. You know, Connor Bomb, he was trying to say, oh, I was suicidal, I was depressed, I had panic attacks, I didn't want to leave the house. You know, people were being racist. You know, dropping all these little buzzwords. That's what he was doing, wasn't he, Connor Bomb? You know, trying to pull out the mental health and racism card. But like, yeah, I was a bit man down, but I've turned it around well. You know, because of people like Hex Toys, you know, getting involved and that. It's good of him, innit? Apollo James Jackson is the guy on about your knob. Oh, that's his name, innit? Apollo James fucking Savile. Fuck him. I shouldn't have given him the exposure, man. He's desperate. He's desperate for these kind of big super chats. Yeah? And he's calling me a loser, saying I'm wanking. Come on, man. You know how many women I can fucking get with this nice little bag? Light work dossers. You see what I mean? He's doing well, man. Follow him. You know, go and message him. Go and get advice from him. You know, Andrew Tate, he's got like that Hustlers University. I think he joined. I think he's part of it. It's Hex Toy. He's networking with high value men. He's not begging fucking women. He's not begging these kind of fucking women here. You know, to see their feet on OnlyFans. These women are below the level of Hex Toys. You don't have to operate on this kind of fucking level. Yeah? So it's good to network with the right people, innit? What do you think? We've had a good run, haven't we? Shall we go again tomorrow, yeah? You pay for women, bruv. Yeah, we all do, whether it's directly or indirectly. If you spend your time talking to a woman online, giving her compliments, telling her that she's 10 out of 10, even though she's not. Like, time is money, innit? So you're spending your money, really. You're paying. You know, to give these fucking women compliments. But you're not really getting much in return, so... You can turn your life around, man. I was in the mud. I was in the scum. Now I've earned over like £600, you know, just from chatting a bit of bullshit for a few hours. So it's not the end. You know, if you're sad and depressed and you're down and out in life and you keep talking about Frank Bruno, you can turn it around, man. And my mum's telling me to get a career. Are you fucking mad? It's like I can't even look at her. You know what I mean? After she said that to me. You need to get a career. A career. A fucking career. I think my family are jealous of me, to be honest. Because every time I say to them, like, why don't you stream instead of working in factories for 12 hours picking up boxes? When I say, why don't you stream? They say, oh, well, you're only able to do it because you boxed and therefore you fucking can make money for me. You know, just making excuses, trying to justify why I can do it and they can't. It's just like a loser mentality, innit? A lot of people talk themselves out of things. You know, because they ain't got it in them to just do it, man. Just get it done, man. Just fucking sit in front of a camera, drink, vape, talk a bit of shit, and just fucking get the bag. Yes, easy to remember. Thanks for the super chat, yeah? Thanks for the lifetime. That's what it is, man. It's like we're in the pub, innit, drinking, having a little laugh and that, a little laugh and joke and this and that. Different generation. She doesn't get it. Allow her. Pay for her mortgage. Then you'll be mates again. You know, if I did pay off her mortgage, it will be under the condition that she signs the house into my name. Yeah? Her house. Because I've got a brother in it. And like, if my mum dies, me and my brother will get the house. But my brother, he'll move all of his dogs, you know, into the house. And the house will lose value because the dogs will be ripping up the furniture. You know, tearing wallpaper off the walls. My brother's like Dillian White. You know how Dillian White loves dogs? Yeah? To this day. To this day. To this day. You see what I'm saying? And you people are doubting that this guy's a multi-millionaire crypto guy. You see him just chucking money around like that. 500 quid. Are you fucking mad? Yeah? You're fucking insane. No, I appreciate it, man. You know Nipsey Hussle, he used to like sell CDs for $100. You know, in South Central LA, he was like hustling and, you know, he got murdered. Hex deserves to be in front row for your next bout. Yeah, of course, man. Ringside. I'll get some little assistant to run to the bar for him, get him free drinks. Yeah. But that's not enough, is it? I feel like I need to do more. The guy just gave me like 500 quid. It's fucking insane, man. It's fucking mad. Put the little logo in the video, didn't I? Hex Toys. So, yeah. Shall we wrap it up? Go out on a high. Just go out on a high, yeah? You know, Roy Jones. He went out on a low, didn't he? He had the chance to be the fucking best pound for pound fighter ever, but he got fucked up by Enzo Macronelli. And he's like training Eubank Jr., but he's not a good trainer. He's getting slagged off, Roy Jones. You know, his legacy's tarnished, isn't it? Can you access that money now, Tyne? Instantly? No, I have to wait until the 25th of the month. I get paid every month, so... Well, it's not, I don't need it right now. What are you asking about instantly for? I don't need it right now. This money has built up over the years. I'm trying to show you lot about money, man. You know, these little t-shirts, they've sold like a lot of... I've sold a lot of them as well. Thai FL TV, I film stuff. Because when I was talking to Hex Toys yesterday, yeah, this fucking stupid woman, man. Don't you know how much money I've got to give her? Yeah, this Hex Toys guy, he kind of acknowledged what I say. You know that it's like we're in the pub, you know, a load of mates drinking and just talking shit, trying it on with women, you know, escorts. Where's my piss bottle? Did you see where I put that big bottle of milk? Oh, here it is. It's nearly full up, you know, so. Would you say that my lives are the best lives in boxing? Or YouTube, period? That's a good achievement, isn't it? Oh, this fucking stinks, man. You should meet Hex Toys in real life. Yeah. Of course. How comes G-Man don't donate no more? He's giving me enough, you know what I mean? What? Come on, man. You're saying that, why don't you give me £1? G-Man's given me a lot of cash over the years, you know. He subscribes to my Patreon as well, even though I don't really put videos up on there. Bentlegs has got no charisma. He can't go live and speak by himself. Play the clip of him trying to dance. Alright, I'll play that. Yo, is this still playing? Yeah, it's kind of frozen, you know. I don't know what's going on. Is this playing or what? Put yes or no in the chat. I tried to show the video of Coogan dancing. Yeah, that's it, man. The thing is, like, people hate, innit? But people hate if you're broke as well. If you're broke, they'll say, oh, he's a broke loser. That Sonny Edwards tried to write a tweet the other day saying Tyne's a jealous, drunken bum who never leaves his bedsit. So people hate you when you're broke, but even when you make money, you get hate. So just do what you have to do, innit? Just get that money, man. Just live an enjoyable life. Yeah? Because you're going to get slandered either way, so... Yeah, this little fucking Don King troll. Wait, let me just try and play this video. Connect to the internet. Saying you're offline, you know. Is this online or not? Put yes or no in it. Check. Check. I ain't got time for this. I was on a roll, man. I was going to play a video of Coogan dancing. Right, let me fucking try this bitch one more time.
Unknown call.
Angry Escort. You know, the one I had an argument with. Let me try her.
Unknown call. Welcome to the
fuck is going on here, man? Don't know why it's acting dumb. Can you not see this fucking whore? Can you see that?
Unknown call. Hello?
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 Hello? Are you free tonight?
Yeah, I'm free tonight.
How much is 15 minutes?
For 15 minutes, you would like to come to my place?
Yeah. Can you come here or?
Yeah, I can come to your place. The thing is, normally they don't go for 15 minutes.
What about 20
If you
minutes?
go out, normally they go in for 1 hour, 2 hours.
How much is half an hour?
Half an hour, if you come into my place, is £80.
What if I come to yours for 15 minutes?
15 minutes is £60, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And boy, when you do alcohol, how much is that when you come out?
If you call me for half an hour, I will charge you 120. If you call me for 1 hour, I will charge you 170.
So I can come to you, yeah?
Yeah, how you wish.
Where do you live?
I live in Sheffield from city centre, just 2-minute walk. If you want, I can send you my address.
Right, 2 minutes from the city, yeah. What kind of...
You want me to send you my postcard?
Yeah, yeah. What kind of services do you provide?
I can't provide any service, but extra pay for everything, babe.
You do oral.
Yeah, they can include everything, yeah.
Oral without condom.
Oh, you want with not condom?
No condom.
It's very expensive, very high.
Yeah, that's alright. I got money.
Alright, babe. If you have money, don't worry, I will do with not condom.
I've got £700 from Hex
Yeah,
Toys.
this is more than enough, yeah.
Hex Toys gave me a lot of money today, so...
Is it?
Yeah, he gave me £700. It's good of him, innit?
So you like to enjoy yourself, is it?
Yeah, you know Hex Toys?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's got the bag. Have you got any crypto?
Alright.
Yeah. Do you do rim job?
Yeah, listen, yeah, I will give you blue job as well, everything.
Rim job.
Listen, if you want to come to enjoy yourself with me,
Yeah.
you can make a nice party.
You're turning me on.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a transformer?
What?
You're not a transformer.
What does this mean?
A man who used to have a dick.
Oh, you want dick, yeah?
No, I don't want no dick, man. I don't want no dick. What do you mean, yeah? Have you got... You said, yeah. You want a dick, you got a dick. What did you say?
I have the toys. If you want a toy,
Oh,
I have the toys as well.
Oh, you got the toys, yeah?
Yes, babe.
So you can do me in the arse, yeah? Pause.
Yeah, I can give you on the eyes, yeah.
Yeah. True Geordie.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
True Geordie. Yeah, I like that. It's good. True Geordie.
So, shall I send you my address, babe?
Yeah, send me the address, please.
Okay, baby, I'll just send you now, yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, bye. Ah. Yes. That's what life's about, innit? Why am I dropping True Geordie's name into this, man? I'm kind of switching on him. I used to, do you know what I mean? Show him a bit of respect. I did well there. She's heard of Hex Toys as well. She's heard of him, man. She just sent me a postcode, so yeah. I'll wrap it up, man. Wrap it up. It's been good, you know. It's been good. I've enjoyed myself, man. We'll go again. I'll give you a little update, yeah, tomorrow. Get some more beers in. Get some more fucking vapes. It's been a good night, hasn't it? She's got some toys. I don't know if I'm into that though. I like getting rimmed, but I don't know about a fucking dildo in my arse. You know, like True Geordie, he's into that, innit? So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll go that far, but I might get a bit carried away. You know, if I buy some more vapes. Pegged. It's not gay, is it? How is it gay? It's a fucking woman, man. Come on, man. It's not zesty. It's not zesty at all, man. But I'm gonna wash my armpits, wash my ball sack, wash my arse. You know what I mean? And get stuck in with the little toys and that. Hex toys. It's been good, man. Right, I'm gonna wrap it up, you know. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for the super chats, the comments. It's fucking cheered me up, man. Shout out to Hex Toys for the big super chats, as usual. And everyone else who's got involved. That little Don King hater. Hating on the fucking money I've made today. Yeah? Hating. That little Jimmy Savile cunt who said I sit around wanking. The money I've made today. I don't need to wank. I don't need to wank. Yeah? See you later, everybody. Have a good night, yeah? Be safe, everybody. Be safe.